Hello everyone, welcome back to another 2v2 Warhammer battle. This is going to be double Bretonnia versus Greenskins and the forces of Chaos. My ally here is being led by the Enchantress with the front line of the peasant mobs. You have a couple battle pilgrims, a trebuchet, grail, relique, and then a couple foot squires over here and here. And then their kind of the main damage here is going to be these peasant bowmen, some of them which have the fire arrows. We also have the Green Knight, and I think they, oh yeah, also a group of Royal Pegasus Knights out here on the Vanguard. And then for my army, we have 3 Knights of the Realm. I have 2 men-at-arms of polearms, 1 Grail Guardian, 2 Foot Squires, 4 men-at-arms, being backed up by the Grail Relique, a Spellslinger of Life. And then I have King Llewellyn Leon Kerr back there for my army. I think that's all I have. Yeah, that's all I have. And then for the enemy, we have 2 of the Hell Cannons here from the Chaos, 2 Chariots for the Chaos, a Chaos Troll, Big Burst, Arthurial. We have 2 Chaos Warriors, a Chosen of Great Weapons, and then a Giant. And then for this player, also there's some Chaos Puppies over here. And then for the Greenskin player, a Ragnarok, we have a Giant, we have 2 Trolls, a main line of Orc Boys, and then an Orc Biggin, 2 Gobbo Archers being led by Grimgore, 2 Orc Boar Boys, these are not the Biggins, these are just the Boar Boys, another Chariot, and then a Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archer. So in their army, we have 3 Trolls in total, 2 Giants, and 3 Chariots. Yeah, 3 Chariots. So these Hell Cannons are going to start firing on my allies' army. They're trying to move to try and dodge the shots, and they're going to charge them with the Royal Pegasus Knights here. You can see the Trolls and Arthurial coming over here to try and do some damage to them, but they're going to get a lot of nice damage done to this Hell Cannon. I'm also currently flying King Loon over there because I wanted to support them and maybe support them, but it's going to take me a long time to fly over there. You can see, I believe it's a Plague of Rust being cast on these Royal Pegasus Knights, but they are not really getting hit by anything now. Although I think they do recharge, yep. So trying to get another charge bonus here, cycle charging. Doing some nice damage again, because what is their charge bonus? 60. Really good. Meanwhile, this is an odd move. So the Greenskin player is actually going to charge in with the Orc Boar Boys and the Chariots. I'm going to catch these Forest Gobbos briefly, try and run my Grail Guardians over there. Meanwhile, the Royal Pegasus Knights are going to be being dealt a lot of damage, but they are going to be taking out both of those Hell Cannons, so that's a really good trade. But yeah, this one was very kind of shocking. So they're running into a bunch of Archer Fire. They're going to run into these peasant mobs, and you can see the Chariot going into some more peasant mobs, but they're going to get killed by the Green, or fought by the Green Knight. I'm going to throw some men-at-arms, King Llewellyn, and now I'm wrapping around a couple of my Knights of the Realm to try to do rear charges against these Orc Boar Boys. So I'm just going to go like bloop, 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 and then bloop, 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 bloop. So here we go with the charge, although it's not a good one though. I think at that point I was microing my army to move up from here up to here. So we get an okay charge on these Orc Boar Boys, so you can see 2v1, they are going to deal some damage, and I'm going to finally run these guys in as well. King Loon's going to be coming in at the same time. I'm leaving these Knights of the Realm because I can see the Chaos Puppies going, they went around the flank like bloop, 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 bloop. So I'm going to leave these guys nearby because I know that the Chaos Puppies are going to want to run back into here. Meanwhile, I'm positioning my army again to try and start to fight off the Greenskin player as we wrap up their Orc Boar Boys pretty easily. But they did deal a lot of damage to one of my Knights of the Realm. Now we're chasing off some of those Chaos Chariots. And then we're getting the Grail Guardians over here in a position to fight off the Greenskins here, getting the Spellslinger as well. Going to be running in some of my men-at-arms with polearms into this Arachnar Queen. You can see the Royal Pegasus Knights down there basically finish off both the Hell Cannons. And I was maneuvering my army here, so I was a little late in getting to these Chaos Warhounds. So they are going to get into the trebuchet, but we are going to crush in behind them. And these guys, I think I just did a move order back, and then I think they'll move back up here soon-ish. So right now, the 2 Chaos Chariots are out here fighting the entire Bretonnian, my allies' Bretonnian infantry line by themselves, not really being moved through. I'm tying up the Chaos Chariot with one of our Grail Guardians here really briefly, and then I'm like, oh wait, what am I doing? Let's get away from here. I thought this was Knights of the Realm from, you know, out here. But I don't really want the Grail Guardians to fight the Giant. Meanwhile, over here, King Llewellyn, I wanted him to attack the Ragnarok Queen, but then we got caught up with a Giant, so we're going to do another move order and attack the Ragnarok Queen. My front line of men-at-arms are dying to the Orc Boys and Orc Biggins and Trolls. To be expected, they are just there to hold. We have a second line of Foot Squires, and I'm not really counting on my infantry to kill many people. I'm counting on all of my cav that I spent a bunch of money to kill people. So we have Grail Guardians going into these Orc Boys here to try and finish them. They're going to get pounded by these Chariots from behind and the Giant, but that is okay. I'm going to cast a Regrowth on them to try and negate a lot of the damage that's about to be dealt to them. Meanwhile, back there, we routed off those Chaos Puppies with these Knights of the Realm, so they're going to be coming over here and then going down. My ally wrapped up a lot of the Chariots' hit points. Now they're dealing with Arthurial by himself. So, like, this is a really staggered charge. Like, look, the Chaos Warriors who were getting pelted by the Field Trebuchet they're not even up here yet. Neither are these, and neither are the Chosen, which are, you know, heavy investment. And so Arthuriel just kind of runs ahead over here and is fighting the Green Knight, the Fey Enchantress, and some of this melee infantry. And then this giant just was getting focused, like, because all these archers back here just focusing down the giants, doing a really good job of killing them. And our infantry is just holding all the big dudes back. That's all. And I'm having King Lewin on my knights kind of snipe important targets. King Lewin just routed off this Sirac on our queen. And now I send him over here to finish off this giant, which he did. And now we're going to send it back over here to try and finish off this giant, I think. But you can see my infantry's dying over here. But again, that's okay. I don't need my infantry to win this game. They're just sitting here to hold back these forces and try and keep them preoccupied, while King Lewin and these archers and our, you know, high damage dealing units are doing exactly that. They're damaging people. Some knights are. I'm going to go over here and chase off these Gobbo archers. Here comes King Lewin on this giant. Grail Guardians are still intermixed in here, just fighting off the Orc Boys and everything. More knights are coming down. These are the ones that killed the Chaos Puppies. They're going to be coming down, I think, into these Orc Boys. Still a lot of damage to the giant. And now, like, the Chaos Infantry here, Big Bird was kind of almost killed before they even got there, and now they're going to be surrounded and actually terrorized by the Green Knight. And so now they are going to be in a full rout. Just going bloop, 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 bloop. I'm going to run away from Grimgor because he was coming after King Lewin, and there's no reason to fight him. I'm also running our Grill Guardians away from Grimgor. Grimgor has a high enough melee attack that he can get through the melee defense of the Grill Guardians, and he will just... You do not want Grill Guardians fighting Grimgor, so that's why I withdrew from that battle. You can see actually a lot of my units are pulling back away from Grimgor because he has no mobility. There's no reason to really fight him until he's one of the last units alive. And right now he's one of the last units alive. We routed almost everything else. We're going to reroute this Sirac on our queen. We routed off the Skybless archers. You can see the Chaos Army's off into full flight because their leader is dead. Their Hell Cannons really didn't get to do too much because my allies sacrificed their Royal Pegasus. Actually, didn't even sacrifice them. The Royal Pegasus Knights are still alive. They're over here. They almost died, but they took out 2 Hell Cannons as well, which is a great trade. And now all that's left is going to be just the 1 Hell Cannon crew, or 2 that remain. And we are going to go over there and kill them. So very weird, staggered charge. Throwing your boar boys and chariots full force into the entire enemy army. Like, if you want to charge with those types of units before your mainline infantry gets there, you can do it. But you want to try and focus on harassing their flanks. If you go up the middle, you're just really risking getting surrounded and stopped. Like, if a chariot stops, then it's dead. So you can harass the flanks if it's safe, but don't charge up the middle. It's very risky, and their chariots kind of paid the price for it. So we can see here 16 kills in the Orc Boar chariot, and then the Chaos chariots, they did fare a little bit better, killing a bunch of peasants. Maybe some foot squires in there as well. Let's see how the giant sticks. They got focused down. This one did pretty good. I think the Chaos Giant died pretty quickly. Yeah, because all of those peasant bowmen were just focus firing them down and doing a really good job. So Thorio managed to get a few kills before he died, but this infantry arrived when the battle was almost over, and then it just got terrorized by the Green Knight. Orc Boar Boys did do some damage to my Knights of the Realm, so that was good there, but then they got routed off. And then the Trolls did some damage to my infantry line, but that wasn't what was going to kill them. But yeah, for the most part, like, the Orc infantry did pretty well against mine, so that's good, I guess. Trolls did good against them. But they just didn't take out our really important units like the Grail Guardians, all of my Knights, all of my allies' archers. Like, this is kind of deceptive. My allies' archers look like they didn't do shit in the entire game, but they were focusing down all of these giant targets. All the giants, the chariots, the Araquanah Queen, Sarthorial, like, they were all taking focus fire damage. So they don't get many kills here, but they did work. They did work in this battle. So good game to my allies, Screamer. Good game to Asia Face and Relieve. And again, if you want to use chariots like this, and you don't want to wait for your infantry to you know, be in the battle, then you can harass the flanks if safe, and then kind of pull out. So yeah, that's how I would use chariots anyway. Also, I don't know if I would bring chariots against a double Bretonnia build, because the amount of knights on the screen in the game, potentially, that can stop the chariots dead in their track and then get them killed is a real risk, I think. A real risk. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Let's go watch a cinematic view of the battle. This was such an odd move. Especially when there's Knights of the Realm right there. Like, that makes it even odder.
Moving a base.
Yeah, that was a bad charge.
With haste. That one. Quickly.
I'm honestly kind of surprised the amount of damage they did deal. Even though, I mean, it was a 2v1 here, but... They did some damage.
Immediately. Glory away. That's it, lads. Keep fighting. Shut down. Quickly, lads.
Get out of there, Orc.
At once. At bay. At bay. Close. Take. Use a soldier. Quickly, lads.
Ooh.
For the lady.
Yeah, these men-at-arms are basically like a speed bump in front of these Orc infantry.
Shifting! Slugger! The rear! The rear! God help us! Righteous fury! Right now!
Also, you probably shouldn't charge chariots into Cav. That's like the last target they want to fight. They're definitely meant to kill infantry.
Yes, my lord! Run back! Quick now! As you say! As you say! Withdraw! Quickly now! Take the lady for the damsels! Take the ground! Get Nazis! Quick! Charge! As you say! Moving the base! The real! Swiftly!
Where's Grimgor? Isn't he in here somewhere?
Lock this!
There you are.
Post haste! Put it! For the king! On! To glory! I'm away! Shifted! Have at him! Shifted!
Woo! Chase him down.
Quick march!
Oh.
Send the lady for her damsel!
And then the lone Chaos Dwarf. Just getting punted down the hill. Still alive.
Swiftly! Hastily!
And then gets charged by Knights of the Realm next. Until he finally dies. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the double Bretonnia. I will see you all in the next one. Take care.